Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I thank the honourable member for his question. It gives me an opportunity to inform the nation of something that we have just recently completed. The Memorandum of Understanding was signed as part of our discussions and bilateral meetings at the recently completed Pacific Islands Leaders Forum in Honiara, Solomon Islands. Mr. Speaker, sir, the cooperation and the relationship between Vanuatu and Fiji has been long running. You will remember that we participated in the administration of some of the departments in Vanuatu when they gained independence in 1980, when it became Vanuatu, when prior to that it was New Hebrides, administered by France and the British. But since then, we have been cooperating. The last memorandum lapsed in 2016. We have always been cooperating in administration and the areas of education and medicine. So the Memorandum of Understanding that we signed two weeks ago was a continuation of the understanding. But even prior to those dates, we have had a sizable Vanuatu community, Ni Vanuatu community in Fiji. One very prominent group lives in Bamba in Levuka. They provided Fiji with some of the best weightlifters in our national teams. The Memorandum of Understanding that was signed on the 10th of this month was to enhance the existing friendly relationship between the Fiji and Vanuatu, recognizing that stronger economic and development cooperation between the two parties will contribute to the achievement of shared political, economic, environmental, and social priorities, including the improvement of the living standards of their respective peoples. We recognize the common challenges faced by both parties, that's Vanuatu and Fiji, and shared interest to promote prosperity, security, and good governance in the Pacific region. We all know that we have been cooperating with them during their times of natural disasters, not based on any memorandum of understanding, but just natural affinity, natural care, neighborly care. So we thought with the cabinet decided to agree to the formalization of another successor agreement. There are various articles to the memorandum of understanding and agreement. The areas of development cooperation cover bilateral trade, investment, tourism, education, youth and human resource development, labor mobility and volunteerism, immigration, commerce, retail, taxation and customs, fisheries cooperation. We're at the moment talking about a common border issue, which is going very well on both sides. We have land and air, sea transportation, health and pharmaceuticals, climate change and environment, disaster risk reduction and disaster risk management, humanitarian assistance and disaster relief, security, energy, agriculture, and livestock, and ICT and Sports Corporation Public Works. Notwithstanding the areas enumerated above, the parties may, through exchange of letters, widen the coverage of this framework to include other sectors not specifically referred to in Article 2, what I have said. Political consultation, that's Article 3. The parties will establish regular consultations at the senior officials level to discuss modalities for extending the deepening cooperation between the two sides. Consultations will be held on a biennial basis with a venue for consultations alternating between Fiji and Vanuatu. Funding and personnel, Article 4, all cooperative activities pursuant to the memorandum are to be undertaken subject to the availability of funds and personnel. The parties will be responsible for their respective personnel and expenses incurred from the implementation of any joint projects and or activities under this MOU. Executing agency, the parties shall communicate through normal diplomatic channels via an appointed executive or executing agency on all activities undertaken under the memorandum. Article 6 is the implementation, Article 7 on amendment and review of memorandum, Article 8 on confidentiality, Article 9 coming into force and the duration. And we signed this on the 10th of September, signed by Prime Minister Jonathan Napat of Vanuatu, and I on behalf of the Republic of Fiji. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.